Leadership of the two foremost labor centers, the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) and the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, has outlined workers' expectations for the year 2025, urging the federal and state and local governments to address pressing socio-economic issues. In their separate messages, NLC President Comrade Joe Ajero and TUC President Comrade Festus Osifo harped on the need for immediate policy shifts with the reduction of the exchange rate, industrial peace, respect for the rule of law, with adherence to the 2024 National Minimum Wage Act taking center stage. They also highlighted the importance of policies that deliver tangible benefits to citizens, as well as the principles of transparency, honesty and inclusivity in governance. Comrade Ajero stressed the critical role of industrial harmony, urging the federal government to engage constructively with labor unions. Osifo, on the other hand, called for the redoubling of efforts to tackle economic hardship, emphasizing the need for practical policies to ease the burden on Nigerians. Both leaders reiterated their commitment to engaging the government in 2025 to ensure that policies translate into real positive impacts on the lives of Nigerians. First off, do you think that this needs from the labor unions will be the expectations they ask from the federal government, states and local governments will be actualized? Do you think that this needs will be attended to?
Well, I must confess that the leadership of the labor union are really doing well when it comes to the issue of workers in Nigeria. I know some persons may attempt to disagree with me, but in life, no man is perfect. If you want to assume the state of perfection, then you are trying to measure yourself with God. Some persons have listened to so many radio stations and all of that, where people are castigating Joe Ajero and all of that. They are working for their selfish aggrandizement and all of that. To me, I am of a different view and different opinion, right? Like he has stated, there is need for the federal government to work in collaboration with the labor union and the workers. Currently, we know the agitation that these labor leaders has, been undergoing. There was a time that Joe Ajero was arrested, intimidated, humiliated. He was assaulted. In fact, there was nothing that was not done to this man for the sake of what? Workers, and for the sake of justice, fairness, and equity. So, I know that this present government is really hard on the citizen. They are hard on the citizen. I am also seeing that the freedom that an ordinary citizen should enjoy is no longer there.
Why do you think so?
It's no longer there because there are a lot of intimidation going on in this country, which I know and I believe that you are aware of.
you keep using the statement.
Yes. No, in Nigeria today, I must tell you that the people, workers are suffering. To me alone, the 70,000 minimum wage is nothing compared to the inflation rates, compared to how things are being skyrocketed on a daily basis. So to me, the federal government had to step up. The 70,000 minimum wage that some states are still complaining of not able to pay should, to me, I am saying that it should be increased to 150,000. We have the resources. So their expectation.
But you know that Labour actually outlined this during the new minimum wage implementation, and the federal government refused. They even it was more like a tussle until they agreed to the 70,000 there.
I know. I followed up with that issue very well. I think the initial plan was 200,000, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And they were deliberating. A lot of things were happening. Then they were calling Joe, Ajaru, all manner of names and all of that. And at the end of the day, they were able to arrive at 70,000. Now the question is that, can 70,000 naira minimum wage added to his salary take care of a family? Let me say family of five. Family of four, family of three, like I myself.
Can 70,000 naira buy a bag of rice? So that should be the question.
So these are the things that the federal government need to consider, right? They need to consider it. To me, and that is why I said to me, this 70,000 minimum wage should be reviewed, and then the federal government should also consider the issue of dollar. That is one of the major things that is affecting our economy. You know that we work on importation. And what do we use? Is it not dollar? And currently, in our last budget, the dollar rate has been pegged at what, 1,500, right? Are we going to expect reduction in the price of things? The answer is absolutely no. There is no way. And that is why I think that these labor leaders who are really standing for the workers of this country are expressing their views on how things should, go. To be candid with you today, the romantic activity of every man has been reduced. Why? Because the hardship in this country has affected, virtually everything. Now I'm telling you the truth.
Can you, Comrade Omer,
Yes.
can you elaborate more on that statement you made?
I said the romantic activity of every man has been affected by the economic hardship of this country.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Because they said what? Money is love. Oh. Let's forget about that. Now in a situation whereby you cannot provide for your family, your children will call you and daddy, I want to eat rice. You cannot provide the least cup of rice. Even your wife who has been calling you honey, will decide to call you Papa Boy or Papa Okafor and all of that. You understand? So women today, we are no longer having that kind of feelings that we have, in those days, because of the economic situation of this country. We know when Goodluck Jonathan was there, where the bag of rice was 7,500, and things were flowing. Price of fuel then was about 165, 180, when it was increased to 200 and something. The Jagaban of Africa, who is now the chief custodian of Nigeria, came up and they were protesting, and that is why I don't want to begin to try to bring in ethnic sentiments on this. If not, I would have said something, but I know people are watching, so let me not go there.
Okay.
We saw people like Tunde Bakeri and all of that. We are protesting on the street of Nigeria. That why must Goodluck remove fuel subsidy? That before the fuel subsidy should be removed, our refinery should be fixed. Today, has all the refinery been fixed?
Has any of the refineries
They
been
said
fixed?
Port Harcourt refinery has been fixed, so let me not go there. That should be a discussion for another day. Let me not go there.
Okay.
Because that's what they said, that Port Harcourt refinery has been fixed.
Okay.
And Warri has just said,
yes.
You understand? So let me not go there. But before the president would have made such statement, those things would have been on ground. It's not CNG bus. So if I see CNG bus today, I won't enter. They said they have provided the free CNG bus. Have you seen anyone in Port Harcourt here? Have you entered anyone here? So those things are in our local palace. Now wash. Now wash. Then they brainwash us. So that is it. That is it. The federal government had to sit up. This is a new year. We want to see the dollar being reduced. We want to see the price of fuel gradually reducing.
Well, Comrade Onem, today the president made his New Year declaration on things he would want to get done. He actually made mention of things like that, the reduction of the inflation rate of the dollar rate and other things that he mentioned. So do you think he will not put those things in place? Do you think he will not work towards achieving those promises that he has mentioned?
Another thing is pronouncement, then implementation. We've had so many cases whereby a government will come and say this, at the end of the day, that will happen. So this can never be exempted. Let us wait and see how it plays out.
Okay.
That is the only thing I can say.
Okay. Well, thank you on that.